welcome to Wait till you hear the siren on this puppy.
Do we ever got a treat for you?
Oh, an upgrade
players
for the
sitting
finals.
down below.
An upgrade for the finals.
That was a little gift from a true Akwesasne fan.
That's right.
Give that to us to do a little heckling.
Gonna be good.
Speaking of heckling, we're going to go over a few things here. Everybody would like to, I'm sure, know about
what's going on this weekend. Finally, Akwesasne's got some hockey to be played, although it's not in our barn. As we all know, we dispatched the Thousand Islands rather quickly, and we're all rested up and ready to go.
So over the weekend, we're going to be facing New York Aviators, which they have a little surprise that they don't know about.
That's right.
We have
we called it before it happened. Two key additions back.
Famous players are back.
Two of the best players in the FHL in defense and forward.
One being Pierre Dagenet, the other being Carter Travisani. Okay, now with these two guys back, we're going to see...
How do you think our chances are?
Some hockey, boys.
They're already good as it was.
Now everybody in the FHL knows Pierre Dagenet, what he's capable of doing, the skill he has on the ice. They're scared of him. You know what, boys? He's back for the finals.
That's right.
So
there was an article in today's
paper. The
paper.
best forward, the best defense in the FHL. Bring it on.
There was an article in today's paper there saying Warriors back at full strength, and talked to the coach in the article, and the coach talks to Rob Miller, which is New York's coach, and when he heard the news of Dagenet and Travisani back, he was shocked and disappointed. Probably a little mad too.
Way to be, considering he's looking to be winning a championship.
But he did say after, of course, to save face, that he is glad the best players are playing, and so are we. So it's rather fair and fitting that we get these players back at the end there like this, because even though they surpassed us by 5 points in the end, a couple more wins and we would have stayed on top. People never give us credit, as we know, that for being first place, even though
but
we
some of our better players.
We're all gone, exactly.
We're all gone.
Even if we could have kept Travisani, we could have won those 3 games, guaranteed.
And now being the final playoff, we're on the road this weekend. We have our full team back. One thing that was not seen too often throughout the season, okay, was the Akwesasne's full team.
Yeah,
These guys
on the road,
will see the full team on the road this weekend. I'm sure we're going to be taking one of the 2 games there.
That's all we
which
need.
will bring it back to our home ice.
And have a chance to win it on home ice.
If it goes 5 games, they play 2 there. If the Warriors win 1, come home, we have a good chance, like you said, taking 2 games at home.
And then it's over, because we only need 3 wins.
That's right. Unfortunately, we missed either Nicole Cup.
Oh my God!
Commissioner's Cup.
The FHL Cup.
I almost said the Nicole Cup there.
Well, she would have bought it if she could.
Speaking of Nicole buying, she kind of put her head down towards the end of the season by giving up on the team, giving up on the players. Couldn't care.
The team.
We heard rumors that she couldn't care if they won or lost. Moving the team, like good sportsmanship. Way to show your players how to be all.
What kind of owner is that?
Yeah, especially
couldn't find a coach to go behind the bench on the road. Had to dress up the stick boy.
Half the time it was one of their players thinking.
Or that, yeah, exactly. Brian Mark.
Yeah, good old Mark couldn't do anything on the ice. That's probably why she thought he'd be better on the bench. But enough talking about that.
Yeah, we did good. A little bit about the Danbury fans. As we say they're so nice and good and classy, when really they're probably a bunch of jerks and drunk, belligerent idiots, because our old friend Cliff from the Aviators was at the games last weekend, and he said a bunch of drunks were swearing, and his poor granddaughter had to listen to it.
Yeah, that was kind of humiliating
vulgar
for her to see that at a hockey game,
And it's very, very sad. Also, another fan from New York, Eddie, thinks Drews is the next NHL goalie here or something.
Did you say Drews? I thought you said Juice. That's
right.
how sloppy it was played. Saves them from 1 point.
Yeah, one goal from elimination. How can you say he's hot?
Yeah, was that hot? One
he's
goal
not
from elimination.
We'll light him up and you'll see.
What? I think it was luck. Your luck is ran out.
They have good D. They have good defense.
They do. But
it won't matter.
D, sort of makes their goalie stand out. You know what? We'll see what happens when we have the best D, the best forwards, and we're going to tire you boys out. Okay. Doesn't matter if you want to play the puck. Doesn't matter if you want to play the body. We have the boys capable of throwing the body, which everybody knows that. We have some big boys on our team. And we have the guys who can handle the puck out there. So if they want to bring it on, we're going to see who does bashing at the end of the season. I'm looking forward to seeing all 5 games played. I hope it doesn't end up washing up in 3.
I hope it goes 4, because if it's 5, it's going to be in New York, and we won't get to see it.
True
5.
that, and it would be better if the cup was the Commissioner's
That's why,
Cup.
as long as we win one, we can win it in here.
Ice, you know, if that's who it.
Even if we win both here, would be good. They win. We split the series this weekend. Then we get our 2 games next week, Friday and Saturday, and we win it Saturday night.
Which would be beautiful.
That would be beautiful. I can see it happening.
And I hope
if we don't win it Friday night.
Speaking of fans, I just want to tell everybody, because we didn't have our top lineups and everything, and we did do a few changes throughout the year. That's the reason why, supposedly on Facebook, that a few people said they didn't come to the games was because of the trading and not having certain players that they prefer to go watch.
That's the way the league is, though. It's a feeder league to feed the better leagues, you know. But it's a good thing, because you'll still always have good up and coming talent. So
yeah.
Going back to what we were saying, we may be a little rusty, but I'm sure we'll get our legs back. And
we have been practicing.
Show you
we have our full team.
What this team will do, because that 21-game win streak they had was never in. They never played Nakwasasni, and they did not have Dajane or Carter Trevisani.
That's right.
And they didn't even play that team. The one time they did play them, they had 10 players, and it just wasn't fair. If you ask me. But so they know. I'm sure they know. People are probably thinking it is going to be a tight series. I really, if it plays out the way I think, it's not going to be as I see us winning 3-0 or 3-1, and I'll even call that now. I really.
Well, I definitely see it.
I don't think it's going to go 5. And if it does, it could.
Our boys
but
are
I still
ready
think
for
we'd win then still.
the finals, and obviously, it's just funny that speaking of bashing.